show. Should pay us. And besides, the popular appeal of a talking horse is that he'll make a good salesman for your product, too. Because when he talks about the Lark, he'll be making horse sense. And you'll listen to him because it'll be coming right from the horse's mouth. And now I'd like to introduce the new star of our series. And I don't want you to think that I'm trying to get on the right side of you, because I am. I'm going to have him make his entrance in the Lark. Gentlemen, Alan Young.
How do you do? Did I get out of the Lark gracefully enough? If I didn't, I promise by the time the first show goes on the air, I'll have it all down pat. Mr. Burns said that I was a great comedian and a great actor. Well, he exaggerated just a little. But I'm not going to argue with him because he's a very smart man. I can say one thing, though. I'm so enthused about doing this show. I feel the part is just right for me. Of course, the most important thing is that Mr. Burns is going to supervise the writing. In case you're wondering what I do for a living in this series, I play the part of a lawyer. I haven't had much practice in that kind of thing, but I'm sure I'll be able to catch on. This briefcase has got my lunch in it, but let's pretend it's legal papers. Your Honor? A little nervous, huh? Your Honor, in summing up this case, I would like to say that I cannot reveal the source of my information. And although there are no witnesses, I know for a fact that this gentleman deliberately backed into my client's car. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you who told me. Because if I did, I know you wouldn't believe me. The part I play, the lawyer. Now, I'd like you to meet the lady who plays the part of my wife. I've never met her before, but I have seen her work, and I can assure you that everything George Burns said about her is quite true. Gentlemen, Miss Connie Hines.
How do you do? Wilbur, you're home early.
She gets into character a lot quicker than I do.
How did things go in court today?
I lost the case.
But why?
Well, the judge wouldn't believe that story of how I found out how the accident really happened.
But why wouldn't he believe you?
No, I'm not going to tell you, because you wouldn't believe me either.
Oh, of course I'll believe you. I love you. I adore you. I'm your wife. Now, who told you?
The horse told me.
Oh, dear. What would you like for dinner tonight, honey?
Oh, don't bother. I've got some legal papers in my briefcase. I'll eat them. Well, nice work if we can get it. Now, I'd like you to meet an animal that I love. I know I'm a fool to do this because he's going to steal the show, but... Gentlemen, this is Ed.
How do you do?
Ed, the judge didn't believe that story you told me.
Well, that's showbiz.
Look, Ed, my main job, you see, is to convince these gentlemen out front that this show is going to be one of the big hits of next season. Am I going about it the right way?
No, Wilbur.
What am I doing that's wrong?
Polish the Lark. He's just nervous. We sell larks. Hello. I'm Mr. Ed.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed.
And brought to you by your friendly Studebaker dealer, who hopes you'll enjoy the show and invites you to come in and test drive the fine new 61 Lark. Some people like the Lark wagon for duties around the house. Some use the Lark exclusively just to pick up their spouse. Some people like Lark wagons because they're so chic. And most people like the Lark wagon because it gives them the status they seek. And nearly everyone likes the four-door wagon for several reasons. Plenty of cargo space, 6 feet long with the gate closed, 7.5 with the gate open. Flush floors and big wide doors give you this kind of easy entrance. So simple to clean, too. Just whisk out dust and dirt. From stem to stern, plenty of headroom, legroom, and seat width for, that's right, 6 passengers. And you can ride in comfort in any kind of weather with the top gate open. Complete ventilation, even when it rains. Do yourself a favor. See your Studebaker dealer and test drive the Lark 2-door and 4-door wagons with the exciting new Skybolt 6 and the world-famous V8 engine. And here's where the fun begins. You have to drive the Lark to believe it. Hi, Rex May here on the rail with some of the finest performers in America. In the lineup, here's the Lark Hardtop, and we're going to show you how performance sets the pace in the Lark. Watch that new Lark Skybolt 6 go. There's superior acceleration from 0 to 40.